I walked in with pearls and trouble, a feathered hat, a flair for fun. The band played soft, the lights were double, and every glance said she's the one. A smile like lace and lips like wine. I twirled my glass and towed the line. Oh darling, don't believe what gleams. This city's built on smoky dreams. Champagne promises, whispered lies, waltzing under chandelier skies. Hearts for hire, dreams on lease, wrapped in silk and make-believe peace. Laugh with me while curtains fall. Love's just a number you never call. Kiss me once and don't look back. We're just sparks in a velvet black. He said I sang like Paris rain in April just before the war. But darling, I've outlived that pain and danced through every closing door. The piano plays a minor grin, the clarinet breathes where I've been. My shoes know every marble floor, but not what I keep hoping for. Champagne promises, whispered lies, waltzing under chandelier skies. Hearts for hire, dreams on lease, wrapped in silk and make-believe peace. Laugh with me while curtains fall. Love's just a number you never call. Kiss me once and don't look back. We're just sparks in a velvet black. Where's Rouge, where tears come dressed in song, I've made a throne of lonely tunes and ruled this stage too long. Champagne promises, paper rings tangled in the notes she sings. One last bow, one final toast to the dreamers who loved her ghost. Subtle vibrato, old Hollywood pronunciation. Pink Ella Fitzgerald meets a noir film femme fatale. I lit a velvet cigarette on a balcony soaked in regret. The moon wore pearls, the night wore lace. He leaned in close, but missed my face. His words were sugar, lips were gin. But darling, I don't let them in. I've danced with ghosts in patent shoes. I write my songs from tabloid news. Oh, you want a dame who won't forget, wrapped in jazz and a pirouette. But I'm the tune you hum, not hold, the saxophone in midnight gold. So take a puff, then take a guess. I'm heartbreak in a silk dress. You won't outplay this silhouette. Just a kiss from a velvet cigarette. He said you sing like danger walks, like chandelier shadows when no one talks. But I'm no prize, I'm no parade. I bloom at dusk, then I fade. My heels echo down hotel halls. I write farewell on mirror walls. The band keeps wrapped in jazz and a pirouette. But I'm the tune you hum, not hold, the saxophone in midnight gold. So take a puff, then take a guess. I'm heartbreak in a silk dress. You won't outplay this silhouette. Just a kiss from a velvet cigarette. No need for vows or morning light. My kind lives only in the night. I blow a kiss, you'll chase the smoke and wake up from the dream you broke. Just one more line in lipstick red before the needle lifts the thread. I'll vanish like a cabernet, but swing with me till break of day. No need for vows or morning light. My kind lives only in the night. I blow a kiss, you'll chase the smoke and wake up from the dream you broke. Just one more line in lipstick red before the needle lifts the thread. I'll vanish like a cabernet, but swing with me till break of day. She walks in like a whisper in pearls, a lullaby dressed in curls, feathers and heels, secrets she hides with champagne shimmer in her eyes. No need for names, she plays it coy, a lipstick smile, a dangerous toy. She laughs in French, then disappears like smoke that dances past your ears. She's got champagne in her eyes and thunder in her sighs. She'll promise you the stars, then steal your alibis. She'll never be your bride, but oh, what a ride. The kind of girl who says goodbye before she says goodnight. The piano sighs, the bass walks low. She hums a tune only dreamers know. Men line up with hearts to lend, but she's a prelude, not the end. She's velvet dusk and dancing lights, a puzzle born of city nights, a kiss that fades like silver rain and leaves you craving her again. She's got champagne in her eyes and thunder in her sighs. She'll promise you the stars, then steal your alibis. She'll never be your bride, but oh, what a ride. The kind of girl who says goodbye before she says goodnight. She's jazz and gin and all that's wild, the chaos in a gentle smile. You'll chase her shadow all your life and call it love, she calls it style. So light your match and toast her name, the queen of hearts you'll never tame. She danced through dreams with no disguise, just champagne in her eyes. like a polished shoe. Shined it up, thought it looked brand new. But darling, I'm no damsel to save. I dance on dreams and misbehave. I wink, I twirl, I pour the gin. I kiss, I smile, I never sin. At least not loud enough to hear. So lean in close and lend your ear, 'cause I commit velvet crimes in heels, in rhythm and rhymes. One glance and you're disarmed. But darling, don't be alarmed. I never steal with guns or knives. Just dance my way through foolish lives. So pour the wine, enjoy the climb, and toast to my velvet crimes. The night is silk, the moon is sly. A tailored suit, a half-lie sigh. You think you've caught me in your trap. Honey, I designed the map. I slide through shadows in perfume. A jazz refrain, a red-lit room. You'll chase the echo of my laugh and never find the second half. 'Cause I commit velvet crimes in heels, in rhythm and rhymes. One glance and you're disarmed. But darling, don't be alarmed. I never steal with guns or knives. Just dance my way through foolish lives. So pour the wine, enjoy the climb, and toast to my velvet crimes. I don't need a crown, don't need applause. Just jazz and secrets, no because. I'm every song you almost knew, and every maybe that was true. So when you dream of smoky rooms, of silk and shadows, heels and plumes, know somewhere in that lullaby a velvet crime just passed you by. With a velvet glance, the kind that makes your heartbeat dance. A sip of gin, a sly little smile. I've been stealing hearts all the while. A lace glove wave, a lipstick trace. They follow me from place to place. But sugar darling, here's the twist. You never know what you just missed. Sugar on my lips, lies in my hips. I swirl through smoke, I sink your ships. You call it charm, I call it play. And I might leave by break of day. Snap your fingers, take your chance. But love, I lead this twisted dance. So kiss me once and make it quick before I vanish. Classic trick.
I don't promise and I don't plead. I'm not a rose, I'm just the seed. You'll bloom and ache, you'll twist and pine for a name I never signed. That ring you planned, I slipped away, left only notes in minor grade. But when the band begins to play, you'll swear I'm near, then fade.
Sugar on my lips, lies in my hips. I swirl through smoke, I sink your ships. You call it charm, I call it play, and I might leave by break of day. Snap your fingers, take your chance, but love, I lead this twisted dance. So kiss me once and make it quick before I vanish. Classic trick. I never said I'd
Stay the night,
but didn't we burn just right? In every crowd, in every show, I'm the ghost you wish you know. So raise your glass to lips once kissed, to every glance, to every twist. No vows, no names, just smoky sips and sugar, sugar on my lips. He asked me where I'd been last night. I smiled and said catching moonlight, with lipstick stained upon my tea. He never guessed the joke was me. My pearls were tangled in a tale of whispered jazz and cheap champagne. He leaned in close, I sipped my lie. Another velvet alibi, velvet alibi, stitched in size, wrapped in silk and sweet goodbyes. I wink, I twirl, I slip right by. A girl can charm, a girl can fly. So don't believe the lullaby, it's just my velvet alibi. He said, darling, won't you stay? But I was halfway out the way. My heels left prints of sugar dreams in alleys full of movie scenes. The band played low, the lights went red. I kissed the air, then danced instead. A trumpet call, a little sigh. Another velvet alibi, velvet alibi, stitched in size, wrapped in silk and sweet goodbye. I wink, I twirl, I slip right by. A girl can charm, a girl can fly. So don't believe the lullaby, it's just my velvet alibi. I'm just a song you hum me once, then I am gone. A shadow in your glass of rye, a name you whisper to the sky. Velvet alibi, just one kiss, a little danger, a little bliss. I steal the scene, then say goodbye. That's just my velvet, velvet alibi. Darling, don't be so surprised. I told you once I glamorize. I chase the moon in satin heels and toast to secrets no one feels. The band begins a sultry tune. I strut like starlight through the room. A stolen kiss, a tilted grin, that's how the mischief does begin. Hearts may flutter, clocks may lie, but I'll be gone for you ask why. So raise a glass and sip my game. You'll never play me just the same. A diamond laugh, a whispered tease, I pirouette with practiced ease. The spotlight loves a girl like me, half lullaby, half mystery. A feathered fan, a smoky gaze, he melts beneath my vintage haze. I dance on truths I leave behind, in every song a twist to find. Trouble laced in every style. Hearts may flutter, clocks may lie, but I'll be gone for you ask why. So raise a glass and sip my game. You'll never play me just the same. I'm not your love, I'm your delight. Of stars in black and white, a silhouette that fades by noon, a promise hummed beneath the tune. Ooh, champagne mischief, crystal cold, spilling secrets, shining bold. I spin, I wink, I disappear. Dizzy flame, you'll never play me just the same. He walked in with a coat full of rain, eyes like stories he tried to contain. I lit a match, let it burn slow. Looking for someone, I whispered low. The trumpet curled like cigarette haze, and every note knew my wicked ways. I'm just satin in the smoke, a little thrill, a velvet joke. One sweet smile, and then I'm gone, dancing with the dawn. Don't ask where my shadows woke, I'm just satin in the smoke. He offered me truth in a glass of gin, but darling, I'm laced with a little sin. I play the game with lips of rose, each lie wrapped up in a soft repose. But the piano sighed, the candle swayed. I never promised I would stay. I'm just satin in the smoke, a whisper dressed in midnight cloak. I come, I tease, I fade so fast, like jazz notes that don't last. Hold me close, I might revoke, 'cause I'm satin in the smoke. No footprints in the dark I leave, just perfume dreams you might I might revoke, 'cause I'm satin in the smoke. No footprints in the dark I leave, just perfume dreams you might believe. And when the clarinet starts to moan, I'm already gone. Yes, I'm satin in the smoke, a phantom kiss, a velvet poke, a waltz of fire, a feminine gold, too clever to be told. So here's my name in every note, just satin in the smoke. No footprints in the dark I leave, just perfume dreams you might believe. And when the clarinet starts to moan, I'm already gone. Yes, I'm satin in the smoke. No.
I strolled in with a smile and a secret or two. The moon wore pearls and the night wore blue. He tipped his hat, said, "You're quite the show." I winked and purred, "Darling, maybe so." I give a velvet no when they ask me to stay, with a kiss in my voice and a curve in my sway. I'm sugar and spice with a dangerous glow. Honey, I dance with fire and I leave with the snow. They play their games with a bow and a rose, but I tango alone in rhinestone and prose. He bought me champagne and a promise in rhyme, but I sip slow, heartbreak takes time. Oh, they write me love letters in lipstick red, but I read them all while I dream in my bed. A girl like me wears diamonds like sin. You knock at the door, but I won't let you in. I give a velvet no, like a lullaby light, with a flick of my fan and a sweet little sigh. I'm a whisper of jazz in a midnight show. Kiss me in dreams, that's as close as you'll go. Now, darling, don't take it personal. It's just business and a little bit of glitter. I slipped past the doorman at 1:45. Feathers and secrets all stitched in my shoe. The diamonds were dancing, the room bathed in gold, and I wore my charm like a story untold. He offered a drink, I offered a smile, a glance that could travel 1,000 miles. Ooh, I leave whispers on Fifth, like perfume in the breeze, laughter in lace, and a trail made to tease. A flick of my glove, and the night takes a twist. They never see through my crimson kiss. whispers on Fifth. He asked for my name, I gave him a sigh, played coy with my cards and a fluttering eye. The piano man knew as he played that refrain, I danced out with more than just perfume and champagne. No need for a chase, I vanish in style, with silk and a swing and a wink that beguiles. Ooh, I leave a whispers on Fifth, like moonlight on heels, glimpses and games, all part of my deals. A glimmer of danger in stocking so sheer, he'll wake with a memory not me near, and all that remains in his evening myth are whispers on Fifth.
You can call the cops or call it fate, but darling, I'm always fashionably late. Not a thief, not a muse, just the thrill in between, the one you recall in a smoke screen scene.
Yes, I leave whispers on Fifth, with satin and sass, a girl with a grin and too much class. So sip your regrets in a flute of white, I'll toast from afar in the cool of the night. No need for goodbyes, no gift to lift, just whispers on Fifth. I wore midnight silk with a rhinestone light. He asked me to dance, I just smiled. Why? The band played slow, the air was thick, and time skipped a beat with every trick. I leaned in close, my lips said maybe, but darling, I'm no one's little lady. I leave a velvet clue on every glass, a scent of danger, a trail with class. I laugh and lace, I tease in tune, a mystery kiss by the light of the moon. You think you've caught me, oh, if you only knew. I vanish with a velvet clue. The spotlight spun, my heels tapped slow, a whisper in red, a cabaret show. His eyes held questions, his drink held ice, but I was the riddle twice as nice. I twirled a curl and tipped my hat. You fall in love, imagine that. I leave a velvet clue on every cheek, a note in jazz that lovers seek. A glance too long, a swing too sweet, a touch that melts, a game on repeat. Try chasing smoke or deja vu, you'll just find a velvet clue. No address, no name, just perfume and wit, a girl in a story that doesn't quite fit. Hearts left fluttering, rooms gone still, but darling, I always slip past the thrill. So keep that velvet clue, tuck it away, a whisper I left in your cabaret, a slip of a dream in war and hue. I was never yours, just passing through, but oh, what of you? No
address, no name, just perfume and wit. A girl in a story that doesn't quite fit. Hearts left fluttering, rooms gone still. But what of you?
He wore a suit cut sharp like fate. I sipped champagne a touch too late. He asked my name, I bit my smile and danced around him all the while. My lips wore secrets, my dress wore fire. But love, I warned you, I'm not for hire. There's whispers in Rouge where shadows play, a trace of perfume, then I slip away. A kiss like smoke, a laugh like gin. You lose the game before it begins. Don't chase the flame when I'm the fuse. Just follow the whispers in Rouge. I float on chords from an old brass band, a glint of danger in a gloved hand. You think you're close, then I disappear, one step ahead and never near. My voice says stay, but darling, run. The chase is sweet, but I'm the gun. There's whispers in Rouge, a ribbon trail, a sugar laugh behind the veil, a fingertip, a daring wink. You fall before you even think. I'm not a rose, I'm not a rose, just velvet dark whispers in Rouge. The moon knows me by first name. The night's my stage, the stars my flame. Your heart beats fast, the tempo bends, but I'm a song that never ends. So sip your wine, enjoy the sting. I'm just a girl who loves to swing. A love you hum, but can't quite prove. You're haunted still by whispers in Rouge. I don't play fair, I play the blues, in velvet gloves and vintage shoes. You light my smoke, I steal your soul. With every wink I lose control. Oh darling, I don't mean to tease, but I bloom best with danger's breeze. Like a velvet cigarette, I burn slow, you won't forget. One puff of me and you'll confess a love that's wrapped in silk and mess. No inside my head. My lips say yes, my eyes say wait. I sip your heart and tempt your fate. Like a velvet cigarette, I linger sultry, silk and thread. A kiss of jazz, a twist of sin. You lose your breath before you win. Don't beg, don't bet, don't place regret. Just savor your velvet cigarette. I'm no lady in a frame. I'm the fire you never tame. A rhythm trapped in crystal smoke, a line between the real and joke. So here's your last silhouette of the girl you'll never get. She smiles and leaves without a debt. You're burning sweet, velvet cigarette. Oh, I glide where trouble hides, red lips dressed in lullabies. I don't need to raise my voice when I purr, the boys rejoice. Silk gloves, no fingerprints, but hearts, I leave little hints. 'Cause I'm sugar and silk, slipping sweet and smooth as milk. I don't chase, I just arrive with a wink that stings like five. You'll beg for more, but darling, think sugar melts faster than you blink. I don't dance, I simply sway. Men fall in love 3 times a day. Champagne dreams, velvet deceit, 100 names and none are me. They say she's trouble, maybe true, but don't you love what poisons you? I'm sugar and silk, sweet with a sting and smooth as silk. A mystery wrapped in high-heeled crime. I don't wait, I steal your time. Love me slow or not at all, I float right past your eyes and fall. I'm not your lover, I'm your face. A smoky dream that walks away. One snap, one smile, one night too late. You tasted fate on a silver plate. I'm sugar and silk, soft as a sigh, gone in a blink. A secret kiss you never caught, a twist in every gentle thought. When I'm gone, you'll feel the tilt of love and sugar in silk. I'm not your lover, I'm your face. A smoky dream that walks away. One snap, one smile, one night too late. You tasted fate on a silver plate. I'm
I'm sugar duck. I'm sugar and silk.
I don't come with warnings, love. No neon signs or stars above. But when I laugh, men lose their way. And that's how velvet starts to fray. Feathers in my hat, lies tied with a bow. They never see the trap till it's time to let go. I'm velvet trouble, honey, sweet like midnight money. A giggle in the dark, a lipstick watermark. Don't say you weren't told I'd turn warm hearts cold. I'm velvet, velvet trouble, wrapped in black and gold. I dance like scandal on the floor. Men line up, then ask for more. But I just wink and drift away with secrets that I'll never say. They toast to my name, but forget how it burns. I don't leave the same, no, I twist when I turn. I'm velvet trouble, baby, a thrill that drives you crazy. Soft like a sigh, sharp as goodbye. I don't kiss and dwell, just charm then rebel. I'm velvet, velvet trouble with a sugar spun spell. Stay, darling, I don't play unless the stakes are hearts and the bets are part of art. I'm velvet trouble, sweetheart, the flame behind your false star. You'll toast me with regret, you ain't seen nothing yet. I'm velvet, velvet trouble, the girl you can't forget. I waltzed in like a Sunday breeze, in heels that whisper secrets with ease. The spotlight knew my name by heart, and darling, that was just the start. They sip their gin, pretend they're wise, but melt beneath my velvet sighs. I'm sugar and satin with a sting in my smile, a wink that can wander, stay just for a while. Too sweet to forget, too sly to define, a toast in your memory, a twist in your wine. I'm sugar in satin, the whisper in jazz, a question in lipstick, no need to ask. My laugh could bend a chandelier and chase away your yesteryear. I don't belong to any man, but I leave perfume where I can. The music sways, I make my move. In shadows, baby, I find my groove. I'm sugar and satin like midnight in pearls, a soft little scandal that shimmies twirls. Too quick to be caught, too sweet to regret. A name you remember, a tune you don't get. I'm sugar and satin with fire and flare. You'll dream me in swing and smoky air. You thought I was tame, oh honey, I'm flame, with rhythm and rhyme and a taste for the game. I'm sugar and satin, a kiss with a bite, a lullaby dressed for a ballroom night. Too smooth to resist, too rare to replay. A jazz age enchantress who'll swing away. Yes, sugar and satin, I vanish by day. Silk gloves and a little disguise, a cocktail of charm and half full lies. I danced round your gaze like a flame in a glass, a lady of shadows not built to last. You reached for my name with a trembling hand, but darling, I don't belong to plans. I'm a wink behind the veil, a secret set to sail. I slip through the cracks of your dashing heart's trail. A whisper in noir, a moon in champagne. I'm the jazz in the fog, the kiss in the rain. Yes, a wink behind the veil, and gone with no trail. Feathers and lace at the midnight review. My lipstick's a promise that won't come true. I toast with a smile and vanish with style. They call me Troubl, but I leave them beguiled. They all play the game, but I wrote the tune. Dancing backwards 'neath the honey-lit moon. I'm a wink behind the veil, a note you can't scale, a ghost in stilettos too sharp to impale. A riddle in rouge, a dream that won't stay. I'm the swing in the step that steals you away. Yes, a wink behind the veil, and I'll never stay. Some say I'm myth, some say I'm muse, but sugar, I'm both, and you'll always lose. I'm a wink behind the veil, a sigh in detail, a candle that flickers then flirts with the gale. A secret in satin, a jazz-soaked farewell. One night with me and you'll never tell. Yes, a wink behind the veil, and gone before 12. Some say I'm myth, some say I'm muse, but sugar, I'm both, and you'll always lose. I'm a wink behind the veil, a sigh in detail, a candle that flickers then flirts with the gale. A secret in satin, a jazz-soaked farewell. One night with me and you'll never tell. Yes, a wink behind the veil, and gone before 12. hat, I stole his time with just a wink and a lemon lime. He said, "You're not like the other dames." I said, "Darling, I don't play no games." I waltz through rooms like secret spells in satin shoes and cocktail bells. I'm satin and trouble in a whisper and a whirl. I don't chase hearts, baby, I twirl and let them swirl. Like sugar in your coffee, you won't see me dissolve. But once I'm in your dreams, you'll never quite resolve. Yes, I'm satin and trouble, soft but unsolved. I dance with shadows, flirt with fate, leave lipstick marks on fancy plates. He said, "You're poison in disguise." I smiled, but darling, what a prize. I bloom at midnight, fade by noon, a lullaby out of tune. I'm satin and trouble in a dress stitched with delight, a riddle wrapped in music with pearls that shine at night. Like laughter in the hallway, you'll hear but never hold. And if you chase my echo, you'll find the tale untold. Yes, I'm satin and trouble, too warm to be cold. Don't try to pin me down, I'm not a keepsake kind. I'm the line you'll never cross, but always on your mind. I'm satin and trouble in a shimmer and a sigh, a note that hits off key, but oh how sweet the high. So toast me with your finest, then let me disappear. 'Cause satin and trouble was only ever near. Don't try to pin me down, I'm not a keepsake kind. I'm the line you'll never cross, but always on your mind. Like laughter in the hallway, you'll hear but never hold. And if you chase my echo, you'll find a tale untold. Yes, I'm satin and trouble was only ever. He walked in bold with his tie all wrong, sipping gin like he belonged. I crossed my legs and raised my brow, said, "Darling, who's the dandy now?" I'm not your damsel, don't mistake. I stir hearts just for the ache. I'm velvet mischief, sweet and sly, a little eye behind each side, a stolen wink, a crimson grin, the kind of game you'll never win. I dance on air, I sing and smoke, a hush, a laugh, a sudden joke. You thought you'd chase me, play it smooth, but love, I already moved. He said, "You've got those those wicked eyes. I said they match my alibis. He dropped his guard, I stole the scene. In heels too high and lips too mean. I twirl with secrets, toast with flair, then vanish up the velvet stair. I'm velvet mischief, jazz and gin, a little sin with porcelain skin, a midnight rhyme you can't repeat, a faded echo in the street. I sip the moon, I hum the breeze, I'm danger dressed in minor keys. So tip your hat and take a bow. I'm not your someday, I'm your wow. They write my name in lipstick tales of dames who laugh as fortune fails. But sugar, don't you cry for me. I'm just a jazz note floating free. I'm velvet mischief, kiss and tease, a breeze that blows where I may please. You'll toast to me in years to come, to that one night that saxophone hums. So raise your glass to dames who dare, with velvet mischief in the air. Darling, won't you mind the mess? My lipstick's on his whiskey glass. I never promised innocence, just moonlight pearls and consequence. He said I looked like Trouble's tune. I laughed, I bloomed beneath the moon. Champagne and alibis, a kiss disguised in lullabies. I'm just a waltz through candlelight, too quick to chase, too smooth to fight. I'll steal your name, forget your face, then vanish in a silk embrace. One look, one lie, then my goodbyes. Champagne and alibis. I never needed hearts to keep, just headlines whispered in my sleep. A alphabet, a midnight dare. I left my gloves upon his chair. I'm not the girl they write in vows. I'm jazz that plays in a haunted house. You called it lullabies, a tale too sweet for goodbyes. A broken tune, a tilted grin. I lose, I leave, then I begin. No past, no plan, just velvet skies, champagne and alibis. You called it love, I called it dance, a fleeting, flaring, fierce romance. You asked for truth, but here's my crime. I rhyme my heart with passing time. Champagne and alibis, a shadow traced in lover's eyes. I bow, I sip, I disappear, with just a song left in your ear. Too bright to stay, too sharp for time.